Hi everyone, how are you all? Welcome back after a couple of weeks now. You're going into your third week of homeschooling. So I hope you're all getting on well. So with the maths now, we're just going to be starting a new topic. So that's why I'm going to do a quick rerun through it. All right, so we're starting length. So as you know, these are most of the ways that we do record length. Okay, so we have our ruler here, and that measures millimeters, centimeters, and of course inches there on top. We have our trundle wheel that measures our meters. We have a measuring tape, all right, and that does our meters and our centimeters. And we also have a speedometer then at the bottom. So you might find these in vehicles, all right, so especially in your cars at home, and it records the kilometers you're driving per hour. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be discussing are I want you to tell me what are the 4 units of measurements. Okay, so even if you have a pen and a piece of paper, just jot them down now so you can pause the video. Okay, and jot down the units of measurements. Okay, now, and I'll put the answers up. Yeah, so kilometer, meter, centimeters, and millimeters. Okay, that's what we usually say when we're talking about how long something is. Okay, so first question, how many millimeters are in a centimeter? So you should be aware of this, and this is all just revision really for you. So yes, 10 millimeters in a centimeter. How many meters are in a kilometer? So again, have a count up. How many do you think? 1,000 meters in a kilometer. And then how many centimeters are in a meter? 100. Okay. So this chart here is really good. All right, but my next one shows you even more. But basically, it's just showing you what a centimeter is equal to a meter, and centimeters a kilometer in meters. And it's showing you how to convert from centimeters to millimeters, meters to centimeters, kilometers to meters. So pause the video and have a study of that, okay? All they've done, so I'll just go through the first one. 4 centimeters into millimeters, all you have to do is multiply it by 10, and that will give you your answer, okay? So it's the same with these ones down along. So could you all please take this down? Okay, so just pause the video and take this down. So if you're converting, so look at the blue part, from kilometers, follow the arrow, into meters, you multiply by 1,000. So if you want to know what 4 kilometers is in meters, multiply that 4 by 1,000, you get 4,000 meters. If you have 20 meters and you want to know what is 20 meters in centimeters, multiply that by 100 and you should get 2,000 centimeters. Then for centimeters to millimeters, you multiply by 10. So centimeters into millimeters, if you have 4 centimeters in millimeters, it is 40. Okay. Then look at the green for the opposite way. If you're going from millimeters into centimeters, you divide by 10. Okay, so this is where your decimals might start coming in. Okay, so as well, if you're going from centimeters to meters, divide by 100. And if you're going from meters to kilometers, divide it by 1,000. So we're going to practice a couple of those now. I want you all to convert the following. Okay, so if you need to go back in the video, or if you need to look at your notes for how to do the different conversions, have a look now and just spend a minute or two just really quickly converting the following. Okay, and pause the video. So I'm going to put up the answers now. So the first one, meters to kilometers, is 0.139 kilometers. 213 centimeters will give you 2.13 meters. 362 meters will give you 0.362 kilometers. 1,133 meters will give you 1.133 kilometers. 55 millimeters will be 5.5 centimeters, and 120 kilometers will be 120,000 meters. Okay, so I hope you all did okay with those. Right, I have a question here now. So what I'm going to ask is, how far is it From the school to, actually, I'm just going to change. I have Kilmeaden here, but I'm going to change it to Clonmel. Okay, so one second. Okay, sorry, I've just changed it there now. Okay, how far is it from the school to Clonmel? So you can't ask a partner, obviously, but if you want to ask someone at home, you can. So just estimate how far you think it is in kilometres from McCormick School to Clonmel. So we'll just say to the centre of Clonmel. Okay, then we're going to look it up on AA route and we're going to calculate it. Okay, check your answer and find the difference between your estimate and the answer. So finding the difference, you need to subtract them, okay, to see how far off you were. I'm going to go through the AA route at the end of this slideshow, okay, just to show you how to do that. And it's a really handy site if you want to know the distance from anywhere around to anywhere. Okay, next one. So, okay, lads, we're going to be doing a little bit about perimeter as well. Okay, so we've been calculating perimeters all year, so it should be fine. But to get the perimeter of a regular shape, it's just found by adding the lengths of the sides together. So it's 9 centimeters plus 9 centimeters plus 5 centimeters plus 5 centimeters. Okay, and your answer will just be in centimeters. Okay, so it's length plus width plus width. Then when we're calculating the area, okay, so what is the area? How do we calculate it? So just have a think for a second. What is the area? So area would be length times width, okay? And your answer is usually given in millimeters squared, centimeters squared, meters squared, or kilometers squared. So let's just have a practice, okay? We're going to calculate the perimeter of the following rooms. So you have a bedroom here, its length is 9.5 meters and its width is 8.5 meters. So you're going to have to calculate this. And also you have a pitch here, it's kind of like the AstroTurf up in McCormick, and you're going to be calculating the perimeter of the following. Okay, so pause the video and take a second to do that. So I'm going to put the answer up now. Right, so we've got 36 meters and 84 meters. Okay, now will you please do the area of these rooms, the same rooms, okay? Just be careful. You've got decimal points here, so when you're doing your multiplication, watch your answer where you put the decimal point. Try and think about what we learned in class. This one is a little bit more straightforward. So if you want to pause the video and give that a go. Okay, so your answer is 80.75 meters squared, and for the pitch is 416 meters squared. So the reason this went in 2 decimal places, so it's not 1 decimal place, it's 2 decimal places, is because you were multiplying 9.5 meters times 8.5. So you need to have a look at your decimal places on top. There's 1 decimal place here and there's another decimal place here. So that equals to 2 decimal places. So that's why your answer at the end should go in 2 decimal places. Okay, so hopefully you all got on okay with that one. Right, so now we have a couple of word problems. So give them a go, lads, all right? They should be all right. So the first one, a rectangular playground is 70 meters long and 35 meters wide. A wooden fence surrounds it. If the fencing costs €4 a metre, how much was spent on the fencing? Okay, so you have to decide when you're talking about a wooden fence going around something, is it perimeter or is it area? Okay, so have a wise decision there. Really think about it. Okay, the next one, they tell you what to do. The perimeter of a square playground is 136 meters. What is its width? Okay, so you have to find out what is its width. The trick is it's square. Finally, the last one, the length of a swimming pool is twice the width. The swimming pool is 17.5 meters wide. What's the perimeter of the pool? So the length, it's a little wordy, so have another reread of that one. Okay, so pause the video now and do those questions. Okay, and I'm going to show you the answers now. So the answer here is €840. This one here is 34 meters, and the answer for this one is 105 meters. All right, so that's the end of the slideshow. I'm just going to go through the AA route really, really quickly. Okay, so right, to get to the AA route, all I usually do is just Google. Okay, so just Google AA route. And that brings up these options here, and you just click this first option. Okay, so that will start loading, but I have it loaded here on the left, and I thought I did. Yeah, I do. I have it loaded here on the left. So I told you to do Rathgormack National School. Oh, okay, see the way it came up there? And then I said Clonmel. Oh, so just do Clonmel, County Tipperary, that's perfect. And then click Get a Route. Actually doing your real answer. Okay, so the distance here is after coming up 18 kilometers. So find the difference between that and your estimate. All right. So well done, lads. That was a really good introduction into length, and I'll be posting up different pages that you're going to put in your books. Okay, so best of luck with everything.